What is good? It is August 4th, 2024. It's Sunday night, 5 p.m. Time for film and box office news. The Council Comics, we're doing Hangover Part 2 this week. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Sticker people rise!
Well, we're living here in Allentown, and he's driven our lives into the ground. When we woke up, we were wasted and drunk. Phil got shot, we got beaten by a monk.
Like it's not the brightest day.
Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone, a superhuman, who can come and save my life.
Crisis after crisis.
What is good, Council of Comics? Welcome to the Film and Box Office News Live podcast, episode number 98. We are 2 away from the big 100 on the Film and Box Office News. It is Sunday, August 4th, 2024. Brand new month, brand new topics, brand new everything. But first, if you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And welcome the Council, as always, C. Bizzle, Green Shirt Guy, Cliff, and Philip. How are you doing today?
Very good.
I am doing fabulous. Thank you for asking.
You are welcome, C. Bizzle. I appreciate it.
Mhm.
Now, we do the monthly giveaway, right? So I usually tie the Film Box Office News monthly giveaway with the theme and stuff. So wait, I got it here somewhere. Oh, I didn't put it up. All right, I'll put it up. It's a question, and the question will have a hashtag, and you got to pick the answer and put it in the comments below. I got it here. It's related to Hangover 2 is the movie, by the way. We're in the middle of Green Shirt Guy's trilogy of The Hangover. Part two is, you could tell the budget went up
a little bit.
Yeah.
The budget went up, and I'm still 15 years older. That's really the...
So the question is, where did the wolf pack hide Cho's body? Was it the elevator? Hashtag the ice machine. Hashtag the closet. Hashtag the trunk. What you're going to do is put the answer in the comments. And I didn't type the question, but I'll do that while we're talking about something.
It's
But
funny
that's the question.
That's the question because I have comments about that when we get to it.
I'll write that in a minute. So hashtag where did the wolf pack hide Cho's body? I'm gonna put that in a banner in a second. So let's get into some announcements and then we can get on to the show. No, sorry, that's the wrong one. There we go. Young at Heart Foundation is a great organization run by our good friend Mike out in California. Their motto is faith, trust, and belief, and they do great things for kids out in California awaiting special medical procedures. There's 2 ways you can help this organization out. You can go to the website youngatheartfoundation.com and click this button, register to become a donor for Donate at Life America, because more than 100,000 people are waiting for a life-saving transplant, and you can register and help out today. So click that button to register. Next option is sponsor a Hope Kit. That's 100% tax deductible. They'll take all the funds, put them together, make these great gift boxes for the kids waiting these procedures. If you have another way you want to help Mike, just give him a call at 323-396-9998 or email him at info@youngatheartfoundation.com. Tell him the council sent you. On the Facebooks. Oh, look at that. Wonder if anybody saw that. Alternative Comics is located out in Hyde Park, New York, 870 Violet Avenue, Hyde Park, New York. It's owned by our great friend Anthony, and Anthony has a great special for you guys out there that are looking for an LCS, a local comic shop, or you're just driving too far to get your comics. You're just not happy with your comic provider. Now, Anthony will get all your information. He bags and boards every single book. He'll ship it out to you, and he'll even take off 10% if you get your books from Alternaverse. So all you got to do is give him a call at 845-233-4234 or email him at alternaverse2@aol.com. And the website is alternaverse.net, and he will hook you up with that. They have comics, cars, toys. Hudson Valley up here in New York, biggest selection of comics. They bag and board everything. It's just great, phenomenal. And they also have card tournaments on the weekend, like Lorcana, Pokemon, Magic. Just give Anthony a call, and he will give you the schedule for that, so you can look into it. Oh, we've been bot attacked.
Yes, we did. I blame Cliff.
Cliff, we gotta sanitize your channel.
Am I a magnet now?
You gotta sanitize your channel.
I don't mind.
Get the hand wipes out. Get the hand wipes out.
Nothing.
Listen, I ain't mad. If those fit extra 30 bots want to subscribe to the channel, do me a favor, please do.
Hit the subscribe button, y'all.
Good.
Hit it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the Council of Comics, we're moving up, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 913, 87 away from the big 1,000. We're getting steady subscribers. Is great. Yeah, and we have a great sticker too. We have a great sticker. Wait. Do I have the sticker? I don't have. I'll show it at the end of it. But I have it here somewhere.
I got one.
What kind of sticker person am I? And I don't have the sticker right here.
I got him right here.
I don't even know what's going on here. But we have great videos on the channel. We go live Sundays, 5 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific, as we're doing now for Film Box Office News. Then every Monday is New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week at 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific. We go over all the new keys, and we give we get you guys ready for our monthly giveaway. And then we have New Comic Book Day live on Wednesdays at 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific. So that's 3 times a week that we go live for you guys. And then we have other videos such as comic book pickups. I've been working the playlist, my friend. I've been working the playlist, and there's tons and tons of stuff on the channel. Council interviews, council reviews, council conversations, comic book pickups, conventions and shows. Go there, check out some videos, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Next up, Couching and Slouching with C Bizzle, 426, my friend. 426.
Okay, before I go on, I need one of those stickers. I don't have one of those stickers. I'm going to put that out there.
You some. Oh, you got to give me your address, and we got to figure out what that comic. So I'll send you.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
What we need is an updated sticker featuring Seabizzle.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
You're gonna make me redesign that thing again.
Yeah, you gotta redesign it.
It's okay. I got a brown crayon, so I'm good. I got a brown crayon. I could just color.
No, it must be done.
Okay, so guys, check my channel out. Couching and Slouching with C Bizzle. I do a lot of unboxings. My next video, I've got all my boxes for my whatnot winnings, and I want to show you guys what I won. Some of them were mystery boxes, so I don't even know what's in them. So we both gonna be surprises or disappointed. Check that out. Also, you will see me here 3 times a week with the Council of Comics. Today at Film Box Office News, tomorrow with New Keys and Hot Comics, and on Wednesdays with New Comic Books Live. Also, a couple weeks ago, I was on a show called oh my God,
the 1011.
No, your show, Cliff.
Oh, on Comics and Coffee with Cliff.
Yeah, Comics with Coffee. Because every time I think of Comics Coffee, I'm like, I don't really drink coffee. I drink black tea. But I was on the show. We had an awesome time on there. You got to know a little bit more about me. Please check that out. Go watch that rewind. Go give it a bunch of likes. Go comment on it. And make sure you go to each one of these shows on Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays. Like, subscribe, and be happy about it.
Indeed, be very joyous about it. Very, very indeed. Subscribe to Couching and Slouching with C Bizzle. Next up, Clifford. He's at 784. He's 16 away. Let them know, Clifford.
See, not all the bots are useless, apparently.
Heck yeah.
So you can check me out on Cliff on Comics, home to Comics and Coffee with Cliff, Of course, I messed up. I'm gonna have to redo that thumbnail. Anyhow, episode 13, I was on with Vox. We had a good time. Last week it was me and C-Vizzle. We had a fabulous time as well. That was episode 12. Go check those out. This coming week is Bleecker Street Comics, fresh out of Canada. I'm looking forward to it. That and some unboxings and other things on my channel. Go check it out.
Indeed, check it out. Like and subscribe to Cliff on Comics. And of course, we're part of this legendary Sunday lineup. Shout out to Collecting with Durs. Breakfast with Brian came on at 9:45 a.m., episode 129. At 10:45 a.m. was Comic Book Church. Clicked it. At 3 p.m. was Into the Comiverse. At 5 p.m., of course, is us, the Council of Comics, episode number 98. That's where we're at right now.
99.
Huh?
Should be
98. No, it's 98.
We were
Trust
98
me.
when we did last week.
It was wrong in the thing. It was wrong in the thing. Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry. It's technical difficulty. I'm sorry. I got it wrong. 5:30 is Merry Monday.
I'm not sure who that
Cliff,
belongs
who's
to.
Merry Monday mail call is because they don't have their name on it.
Oh, still only 35 cents.
Yeah, exactly. It's still in 35 cents. It's very tiny in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's him. Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. Boom. So that's new, right?
That
Yes,
is new.
that's new.
No. Oh,
And
welcome.
He's
See, I thought I was going
awesome-
crazy here. I was like, oh, what's going on here? I don't know what this is.
He's an
Well,
awesome
that
YouTuber,
means
by
our
the way,
numbers
from
are gonna drop in
Australia.
like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I gotta read the chat more often. Coming on at 5:30. Still only 35 cents. 6 p.m. the Sunday sesh. 7 p.m. kicking it with K-pop, Lost Kingdom. 8:30 at week's end. With Legion of Comics. At 9 p.m. is Black Crown Comics weekly comic wrap up. And there is no Sunday Night Live this week, which maybe stick around longer with Black Crown when you guys get to that time.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
Or waste your time because those are all just sticker people.
Love all my sticker people. Here we go. We're gonna say hi to a few of them. Las Cruces, 1971. How are you, my friend? Brian LCS is in the house.
My
Happy
favorite
Sunday.
sticker person.
Happy Sunday, Brian.
Official sticker person.
President
And
of
that's
the
okay. We love him.
Official. Brian.
Yes.
Brian,
We
please
love-
tell them about your CBCA awards.
Brian LCS with a CBC Awards update. The nominations are now open for the 2024 CBC Awards, and it runs through August 10th. Visit cbcawards.org, click on the Nominate Now. It will open up the nomination ballot with the 30 categories that you can vote in. You don't need to fill out the entire ballot. If you just want to pick and choose which category, that is fine. One thing I'd recommend is not to just put a single channel across all 30 categories. Certainly not all channels and creators meet the criteria for every category. So just keep that in mind. And if you can see, we have an ongoing list of nominated channels. We'll be updating that periodically throughout the period to help show what other channels are being nominated, what other people are voting for, and to hopefully build some excitement. So check out that list. Get your ballot in now until August 10th.
August 10th is the date, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you get your nominations in. Who else is in the house? Old Wolf 65 is in the house. Thank you for tuning in. Hip Hop SM Team Nerd Herd Podcast. Hey, Cliff and panel. Well,
Love
is
it,
that
man.
short for something? Hip Hop SN me?
Hip Hop's in me.
Yeah, hip hop's in me.
Hip Hop's in me. All right, I wanted to get it right.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
joining us.
Thank you for joining us. Please make sure you are
Love the name.
subscribed.
Love the name.
What did Owl say? Watching you guys without sound. Don't know why I'm putting things in the chat. Look, we're so wonderful. They don't even need to hear us. They don't even need to hear anything we got to say. They're just looking at it.
102. What is going on?
All right, Cliff, we have to sterilize your channel.
No,
Not just
37
my
is on.
channel.
No, yeah, it's on Console Comics. It got over 30.
I don't have box. Unless it's spreading now. It's
spreading.
spreading like the Matrix.
Cliff is
MJ Comics.
listen,
Cliff is
hey,
Ralph from the second Wreck-It
listen.
Ralph movie.
I was just saying. Okay, you say there's 35 like on ours. 35.
How do they come in though?
If you are
Like, how
not-
does that
if you are
like?
not subscribed to, if you are not subscribed to the channel of this 35, please hit that subscribe button right now. You'll help us a lot. Go ahead, Phil.
How do they come in? Like what? And like yeah. How do they...
Cliff went to one of those sites, and then
Yes,
they jumped
Cliff,
on.
who has no money for comic books, is ordering bots. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. That's
I was
what
gonna
I'm saying.
say.
Make that make sense.
Makes sense to me. Hey, can I just
Cliff.
point out we're all wearing black t-shirts? I just noticed this.
That's right.
Well, you know what?
Chaos.
It's funny you
That's
say that
right.
because we had a dark cloud go over our beloved sticker community.
So we're all wearing black.
I was just
figured
wearing a
every one
Disco
of us-
Biscuits
every one
t-shirt.
of
It
us
was nothing
is-
special.
every
What
one
is
of
your
us
shirt,
is-
green shirt guy? Besides
Mine
being
is-
black,
The Cones of Dunshire.
owns a gunshot. What's that? Like
From
From,
Parks and Recreation.
Rec.
It was Ben's
Oh.
game that he created. on
Oh,
Parks and
okay.
Recreation.
It's all about the cones.
I thought we'd because it's not official until the Council of Comics talks about it as a group.
Here we go.
But Cliff, we know you've spoken pretty much all this weekend on it. And,
Almost till I'm blue in the face. All weekend.
yeah. But we haven't spoken on it yet, so we'll take a little time right here. We won't go too crazy in it. I'm just taking it in the spot of movie news because there really isn't any movie news except for Deadpool doing good again. So there's a channel out there that let's lay out the history real quick, real fast. Channel guy owns a channel. He made a video with his partner roasting about 50 YouTube channels. And some of them they would say nice things, and some of them they would say horrible things. And the video got out, and apparently one of the people that they roasted went to YouTube, and YouTube copy striked them for
More
bullying.
than one, by the way.
More than one got him for bullying. He again makes a video basically blaming the people, like why are they getting so mad that I'm making fun of them? It's just comedy. You know that line? It's just comedy. And so now it sparked this huge conversation, and he made another video where he basically called anybody that's under 4,000, but really under 1,000.
Under 10,000 because he is at 11,000.
Oh,
No,
of course.
That's the comedy of it,
course.
right?
Right, because that's
He did that on purpose. He did that on purpose.
I'm
That's
gonna
the
cut
comedy.
taxes on people making $400,000
Yeah.
or less. Just
But
so
he-
happens the president makes $400,000.
He called us sticker people, and he said that we're just angry people, which I didn't have a problem with at first when he was doing the video. I was like, oh, he's just being whatever. He's just being him. But the part that kind of got me upset, and I want you guys to let me know, is he chose to attack the award show.
I thought that was unwarranted.
And I felt like that's messed up because he said it was lame. Everybody that was involved with it is lame. It's just people giving awards to each other. And I'm just like, that's horrible because that's something that our good friend Brian LCS put together. And he brought people together. Even people that didn't like each other. We were forced to like, okay, say what up. And it became like a cool thing. But I felt that's over the line. And I was a little upset about that. What do you think?
Let me say this too, though. Let's, for argument's sake, just for argument's sake, we all know that's not the case. For argument's sake, it was just all of us stroking each other off and handing awards out to each other. Let's say that was the case. We know that's not the case.
Oh.
Are you just mad because you're not getting one? Like, why do you care?
He's nominated, the bastard. The fucker is nominated.
Why do you care?
Yeah.
It's not hurting you, so I don't understand why you would get that upset about it.
Yeah.
It's like the typical drama gets views on YouTube, and if you get to a point where you're monetized, it becomes like your job kind of thing. And the way to get your views and to get your little extra cash is to create drama.
Well, all right, let me ask you something because I was talking with Green Shirt
I'll
Guy
send you
about
some
this
of those
before we went live. I was talking with Green Shirt Guy. This is my theory. It seems that now that people on YouTube, certain people, let's take him for instance, seem to think that YouTube is just YouTube now. And when in actuality, it's social media. And in 2024, it's almost like being in somebody's living room or walking up to them on the street. That's how social media is taken seriously. So people take it nowadays for whatever reason. They take it as, say he's on the street live and he goes up to you. Say he goes up to you, people say, "Oh, your channel's crap. What do you got to say about that?" Blah blah blah. How would you react? You know what I mean? And then when you get upset, he's upset that you got upset.
Right.
You know that, and those type of things just don't mesh. And for you to go after the award show, you deserve everything you're getting. You deserve.
Side note about the award show, Brian, if you're still watching, can you send me some more 2024 stickers? I need some 24 stickers. Just saying. If you're still watching, Brian, like
me too.
Yeah. Just saying. I'm actually being very honest. I got.
Did you go to
Cliff? Are you showing comics so people can like you?
No, I'm trying there could be something else happening on the screen.
Did you go to Comic-Con? Did anybody go to the Comic-Con?
No.
I did a charity tournament today.
Yeah, I didn't go to Comic-Con either, just because I did a few things around the house that was like, all right, I could like put some fresh clothes on the bed.
Did I miss a
Mid
Comic-Con?
Hudson.
That's the Comic-Con.
Oh, that one, that doesn't count.
Oh,
my God. Stop it.
Listen, the real
Clifford did not mean that.
So to play devil's advocate too, I mean he does slightly have a point that if you put yourself out there, you're open for criticism. But you can't then bitch when somebody complains that you did that. Like, you can't have it both ways.
Indeed.
He comes off as like, he also comes off as like the miserable person that kind of hates his hobby right about now.
Correct.
Like,
Yeah.
like, he's not happy with comics. He's not happy on the camera. So.
Why? It's so rare.
No, it's not. That's the YouTube thing too.
Yeah.
It's so rare to have somebody that's hating, what's going on in comics. It's so rare.
So he's just like, like, yeah, he just comes off that way, and it's just like, I don't really waste my time with that.
I don't think anybody should lose sleep over this. That's one thing, you know what I mean? But us being as like, I consider us comedians. So, if you're gonna do comedy, one good joke deserves another. So it's all good. It's all good. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Cliff.
Yeah.
One good joke deserves another, not one bad joke followed by other terrible shit.
Well, here's the thing. As comedians,
as angsty as I am, I'm just saying I don't go around attacking other community members, So,
correct.
Or if in any way, shape, or form, whether I consider myself in that tier or not. But that said, go ahead, green shirt guy.
What I was gonna say is, if you want to put us as comedians routinely try to push the envelope, and you throw a bunch of things against the wall, and some of them stick and some of them don't. So you can't get mad at people that push back that didn't think something was funny. That's fine. You just adjust and move on. The thing that got me about that whole video that you guys showed me was he's talking about inclusivity and this, that, and the other, but being a complete douchebag at the end of it. I'm like, how can you talk about being inclusive by pushing everybody away?
No, that's the shtick. That's his comedy. Which,
it's not funny.
It's your comedy. It's all right.
It doesn't
land
at all.
But like I said, we're all having fun here. So that's all. We'll all have fun.
Yeah. And I don't think he is anymore. Like,
it's giving me creative inspiration. That's what it's giving me. And those always write the best things.
Christ. It's giving me a reason to quit YouTube for 3 months. That's what it's giving me.
Why? Why would you let him do that to you?
Not him. Everyone else. Who
cares what everyone else thinks?
Because everyone else literally means you. You're included in that.
Why though?
Because I don't want it. I'm not here for that. All right. I love comics.
Wait a minute, but you're the one that wait. You can't pick and choose your aggressions. You can't do that.
I absolutely can pick and choose my aggressions.
But then that's not fair, Cliff. That's not fair.
It is totally fair. I don't need to be part of it. I don't want it to go on forever. And
you can pick and choose your
aggressions.
aggressions.
If people want it to go on forever, they can do it without me.
But this is the thing.
You can pick and choose your aggressions. You can't pick and choose ours, though. That's what you're trying to do.
I'm just telling you.
I would hate for you to be that way.
You want to go on with this, and then I'll be taking a break. So that's it.
Well, listen, that's what you got to do.
That's your choice, though.
If that's what you want to do, that's what you got to do. Because I would love for you to still be here, and I understand you don't like the conversation anymore, but yours doesn't oversee everybody else's. We respect your opinion.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you said you were going to leave for 3 months if we
Yes,
did
I
that.
will. What is that?
Okay, we
Don't
respect
call
that.
It's just
We
a
respect
blatant-
that.
That's just it. That's just so you know. Just so
Yeah, but
But we respect. I respect that.
okay.
I
Good.
I respect that.
And
That's what
we
you want to
respect
do.
it, but it comes off in take this in the spirit's intended, because I respect you, Cliff. I really do. I know sometimes you and I butt it in, but it comes off very much like a hostage situation. Like, if you don't do what I want, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna make a big hoopla about it, instead of just going, okay. Not that you always have to agree with the group, but like, it's not fair for you to be this victim because the one thing you don't agree with that we can't, the rest of us want to talk about.
All right.
That's all.
Side
I'm
note,
saying. And again,
I just side note, I just want to give a shout out to John Comic Avalon. I've never seen that name before here. It's my first.
Shout out. Oh, is he on your? Let me see.
He's on Cliff's.
I don't. There he is. Hey, John. John,
Hey!
what you just witnessed is called a family schmutz. I don't
Right.
know what a schmutz is, but it's one of those things you see when the family gets together around the dinner table that haven't seen each other a little bit, and they start talking about certain subject, and then they start going crazy after each other.
And
That's
we were
all
all
it
in the
is.
same room.
That's all it
We
is.
all
And then
had
we
drink
and
in
then
it.
later we have coffee out on the porch, some
And
donuts.
if
we
this
start laughing.
continues, I might have to make a visit to New York.
Oh,
You should anyway.
Okay? Do you hear me,
Look,
Cliff?
Cliff,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
do
yeah,
that, buddy.
Sam.
Look, Cliff, don't do that, buddy.
Book that plane ticket right now while he's cheap. because
MJ
time is
Comics,
running out. Time
MJ
is
Comics
running
said it next. Look, MJ Comics.
Someday may come to New York.
Don't do that, buddy.
Have a
I'm
talk
New
with you.
York. I got some business to conduct in New York. I shall visit the
Sequential,
boat.
Like, Cliff is
Sequential
this year
Geek says
ultimate
you
of
should.
coming.
Sequential says you should leave YouTube. Is whack. Like, all right, and then I'll end on this. I don't care what people out there think about what we do on the channel. I'm grateful for people that come to watch us speak about what we love. I'm very
Yeah.
grateful for that. But as far as what they think, yeah, sometimes it pop a nerve. I'm a human being, and something will fly out. You know what I mean? But give me a second, and I'll think about it, and I'll be like, why am I giving that energy away? That energy,
Also-
doesn't, you know what I mean? And then that's it. It's funny. Let them be funny. We'll be funny too.
Also, I've met some great friends because of YouTube, like you guys. Okay? So that's all that matters to me. You
Look,
too, Cliff.
Cliff is covering up his tears. It's all right, Cliff. Cover up them tears.
I never thought I'd want to visit Texas, but now I kind of do.
I love Steve Izzo. I still don't want to visit Texas.
I don't blame you. I've only been living here for 9 years. I don't even want to visit Texas either.
Oh my God, that's a movie right there. A Council of Comics movie where we have to go to Texas for a Comic-Con and meet Steve Bizzle, and it's like super hot. Like super hot.
Fear
It
in
is.
comics in Dallas, Texas.
Well, this whole week we're over 100 degrees. That's the baseline.
Oh my
that's
God,
not
it's horrible. That's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
Um
I'm not
All right.
sure what's driving me crazier tonight. freaking loosey goosey or the bot army that I'm summoning.
Drums in the deep.
I like that name the best so far.
Yeah,
Loosey Goosey sounds like I like that name the best.
Lucy Goosey.
Hey, send them
All
my
right,
way.
let's get into some box office news, ladies and gentlemen. Deadpool and Wolverine dropping 54%.
Oh, I was the closest. By
Dropping
95.
54%. 3 million away from 100 million. I believe
it
they're
worldwide?
they're about 8 something.
Yeah.
824.
Mhm.
The numbers are even during domestic and international, so that's really good for the movie. When
That's
you
not
do
bad.
stats and all that, yeah, is if they do the same amount between domestic and international, you've got a good one on your hands. 95 million. I thought it was gonna do like 125.
I thought I was gonna do over 100 too.
I
think
thought I
said
was gonna do
140.
125.
Hey, but also you have to look at how many memes have been created because of this movie. Like if I go on my Instagram stories right now, all I keep seeing is either NSYNC or I hear Madonna. One of those two songs will pop
I
up.
can't stop singing that damn baby bye bye bye. I can't get it out of my head.
Yeah.
Stuck in there. I can't get it out. You can ask
Yo,
Kamari.
did,
It's like,
did anyone
on.
see the video of Ryan Reynolds talking about going to Madonna's house?
Yes, I talked about
Yes.
it last week.
yeah.
Yeah. I just think
Yeah.
it's like, all right, Great Guy, you get the credit, because I was like, it's like the greatest thing ever. He's like, she's
Yeah.
freaking singing to us.
Right, yeah. And Sean Levy still like clued in. He's like, she's singing, dude, she's singing.
I'm just so impressed that they walked in there, she started talking to them, and immediately told them how the song had to be reorchestrated for their movie. Like, I love that she was like her brain was ready for all of it. I thought that was so impressive.
I mean,
Yeah.
excuse me. It is very impressive. I think it'll
And
hit
then
a
that young
billion by
man-
next week.
The young
Yes,
man
it will.
who's the dancer at the beginning of the movie, his Instagram exploded this week.
Yes.
So he's loving every minute of it. Like all his videos are just him dancing to bye 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 through the street, through Target, through his bedroom, on the rooftops, everywhere he's doing the dance.
He's straight going viral.
I mean, it's well deserved. Like, we haven't seen since, I guess, what? Guardians 3?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right? That was a while ago.
yeah, because that
Um,
almost hit $1 billion or did hit $1 billion.
And to be honest, like, I honestly
Almost
thought
did.
about the MCU, and the Phase 4 wasn't that bad.
I'm actually going through and rewatching them.
Yeah, it really wasn't that bad. It was
Yeah.
it was
Sound
really
like a Spider-Man.
No.
I'm actually
I
waiting-
was like, wait a minute. What were the movies? There were
I'm actually watching Black Widow.
Thor: Love and
Shang-Chi.
Thunder.
Shang-Chi was great.
Yeah, great is strong.
All right, I'll give you good, very good. I'll give you very
No,
good.
it's not. It's
I
very
enjoyed
good,
it. I think it
sir.
was great.
I'll give you very good, but
Thor:
I'll give
Love
you
and
very good.
Thunder.
It's great.
The Eternals.
Okay.
Love and Thunder.
The
Love and Thunder was
Eternals.
great.
The
Down.
Eternals was really good, and Steve, I know at the shop he agrees with me. The Eternals was really good.
I enjoy it.
I
have not
enjoyed
watched Eternals.
Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. I enjoyed
like
that
that one.
movie.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor
Quantumania
Strange.
is not
Even
the
though
official-
even though I had mad problems with Doctor Strange, still a good movie, entertaining to sit down and watch. It just
I
wasn't
think I like
that bad.
Black Panther 2 the best out of the phase.
Yeah,
Black
it
Panther
wasn't
2
that bad.
It's a great movie. It's just that everybody wants a Black Panther. That's the biggest problem
We
with that
wanted-
movie.
We wanted
Like-
T'Challa.
Like the Phase 4 movies to the MCU, they were subpar. But to compare them to other franchises, those are your best movies right there.
I'm gonna
Your
say
best
this.
movies couldn't beat that.
I'm gonna
So-
say this. Phase 4, at the end of the day, it's gonna be some years from now. We'll have some cult classics in.
Oh,
coming out
yeah.
of Phase 4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say in the future, and I could see this
About
happening.
what about
What's
the
his
shows?
face
What
who
did you-
plays-
What was your
Wait,
was your favorite show?
what's his face that plays Kang? I can see him coming
Oh,
back.
Jonathan
later.
Majors.
I can see him coming back in 15 years as Kang.
Yeah.
What'd you
Yeah.
say, Phil?
Yeah, as long as,
What,
as
what
long
was
as
the-
he
what were some of your favorite shows out of the phase?
Oh, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier,
That one's amazing.
WandaVision,
Hawkeye was
Loki,
great.
Hawkeye.
Moon Knight.
I like
WandaVision,
that.
Moon Knight-
for
Moon
me,
Knight
I
was
gotta-
good. Like, I mean, there was the ones I guess people say were really bad were Echo and Secret Invasion.
and
right?
She
I like Secret Invasion.
Actually, yeah, I like
She-Hulk
Secret
wasn't that
Invasion.
bad. She-Hulk
like
was
yeah,
the
but
Secret
come
Invasion
on,
more than I
She-Hulk
like
got
WandaVision.
crapped all over, unfortunately.
But that's the point I'm trying to make. They crapped. I don't care who craps on it. Like me watching it from my point of view,
Thank
that's
you.
She-Hulk from the comics. That's
And what
sensational
about,
She-Hulk.
Marvels. What do you think of Marvels?
I thought it was a good movie. I didn't think it was hard. Like
I
that
was gonna say,
movie
I
and
don't-
other franchises is amazing.
But the Marvels is Phase 5, though.
Is the Marvels Phase 5 or
The
they the
Marvels
last?
is Phase
I
5.
thought
Yeah.
they were the last in Phase 4.
No, the
Or
Marvels
was the
is
last in
Phase
Phase
5.
4?
Oh,
Was it
okay.
Ant-Man?
Ant-Man.
No, Ant-Man is the
Quantumania was-
beginning of Phase 5. Ant-Man begins Phase 5. Then Guardians 3, then the Marvels, then Deadpool Wolverine, then Captain America, then Thunderbolts.
Oh. So wait a minute. So we're not gonna have a Phase 6? You sure?
I'm
one of
sure
those-
we will eventually.
No,
Secret
but like
Invasion.
Phase 6 was supposed to happen before the Secret War.
Well, I guess they got to fix that. But
Yeah.
Secret Invasion, Loki season 2, What If season 2, Echo, Agatha
What if? Yeah.
are all part of Phase 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
It's not that bad, guys.
So the last Phase 4 was Black Panther, correct?
Yes, Wakanda Forever was the end of Phase 4.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Larry doesn't agree. Like She-Hulk.
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 That was.
I took it for what it was. I wasn't
was
expecting
bad.
no big thing from She-Hulk. Have you ever read She-Hulk comics?
Does anybody talk about the other show, What If? That was really good.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I think
I
that's
didn't watch
still
the
play.
second season. Was the second season any good?
The second
is
season
good.
is pretty good, yes.
This is good. Yeah.
But again, I feel like What If was never, was good, but at no point was it ever earth shattering. You know,
But I feel like you look at each phase though, and there's gonna be like it's out of the park home run, and then there's like if you like they're all gonna be like good. They'll all like hit that level of good, and then there'll be that one or two movies that hit that like that one was really great, and you know, this one was good, and maybe there'll be like one in the phase that was like, all right, this one was like,
Yeah.
well, Phase 3, I mean, like the weakest, just scoping out Phase 3, the weakest ones I would say would maybe be Doctor Strange and Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I like
Yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
we have a question from
I want to
Hip
answer
Hop
that.
to Me, Team Nerd Herd Podcast. What's an untapped comic priority that you would love to see or anticipate? To see?
I believe he means property.
Property.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
My answer is Strange Academy.
I hear that's coming.
I would
coming.
love to see a Strange Academy show. I think Strange Academy would do better as a show than a movie.
Yes. Strange Academy as like a Jurassic Junior High type show.
Yeah.
Would be
Yeah.
amazing.
You got to sign Cumberbatch to like a cameo thing because you know they're not gonna put Doctor Strange through all that.
Yeah, but he's not
It's
really.
true.
He's not in
Yeah.
every episode.
Yeah, but he'd have to be like the
Issue of
first
comic.
episode, maybe the middle episode. You know.
Oh my God! But we
Yeah.
need a Doctor Voodoo. We need a Doctor Voodoo.
Yes,
so
we
bad.
do. Yes.
That
Now,
could be part of the Strange Academy, though.
the untapped property I want to see as a movie, Firestorm.
Yes. I
Hmm.
agree.
Interesting. Okay.
I agree.
The untapped property I want is Something Is Killing the Children.
Yeah.
I need that
Now, should that be a show or a movie?
show.
Okay.
Has to be a show. Has to
Cliff?
be a show.
Show or movie for Firestorm.
Oh no, movie for Firestorm.
Gotcha.
No, I mean he manipulates matter. We cannot hold back. I want a full budget. I want to get me. In fact, hire a nobody to play Firestorm. Okay, and the two dudes
Okay.
that become Firestorm, and then give me all the money for the CGI. I want it to be epic. I want matter manipulation galore. That's what I want.
I want.
Phil? Oh, go ahead, Green Guy.
No, I'm sorry. No, go ahead. You were going first. Go ahead.
Oh, no, because I'm going to ask Phil, because Phil's like really into the independent books. So I'm really interested in what property he might think.
Well, so I have two, but they're by the same writer. Big Game,
Okay.
because then you can do all the stuff around it afterward.
Yep.
Or Chrononauts,
Oh, nice.
because Chrononauts is amazing, and it fully lends itself to a quick franchise.
Gotcha. What about you, Phil?
Either because I've been probably something like Massive Verse. Probably something like Massive Verse out of Image. Yeah, I just finished No One. I'll talk about it tomorrow. Like I finished reading No One this week. So
No one should
Phil,
make a good
Phil, that's
series.
why you're my favorite.
something like Massive
Phil
Verse.
is everyone's favorite Seabill. Just let you know that.
For
I'm real big on the
untapped
Massive
properties, yeah, I really like Saga. Saga came out this week too.
Nice.
I really like Saga, and I would almost want Saga to be a cartoon to keep like a cartoon series to keep that same look as much as possible.
And that way they could do more.
Yeah,
If it was animated. Yeah, I agree.
I always
well-
like Ghost from Dark Horse too. I think that would be a fun series to do.
Hip Hop since Strange Academy, I would love to see that adaptation. Firestorm would be sick one as well. Something Killing Children is my jam. I would love that. See, we all got good taste here amongst the
See,
sticker
Something
community.
Killing the Children would make a great series.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just need the right actor to play Erica Slaughter. You need the right actor for that.
like the whole thing. Like
I would even
would be really cool.
She
like,
probably wouldn't
animation.
do it, but Emma
What,
Stone.
what about the old girl from that played Magic from the New Mutants?
She'd be good too. She'd be
Yeah.
good too.
I can't think of her name, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the box
Anya
office.
Taylor-Joy.
Tanya Taylor-Joy. Let's look at the last person. Escape from Germany's the last one. Made about $1,100. Dropped
What about
70.
Daddy-O?
I'm glad you skipped over Trap.
Escape from
Yeah.
Germany is holding down the last spot. Every
I
Always
heard a
the last
lot
one.
of bad stuff about Trap. Like somebody gave it like a
$15
negative
million.
10 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
they did not like this movie. And they,
And I was
they
like
blame
thinking of
it.
like
They blame
seeing it because I like his movies for the most part.
yeah. They said it's one of his worst movies. Worst movie.
Despicable Me 4 made 11. Inside Out 2 still rocking some money right there. Biggest animated movie of all time. Harold and the Purple Crayon, new Zachary Levi movie comes in at number 6. Only made $6 million.
Yeah. Well, because it's not Harold and the Purple.
Yeah. Long Legs made 4. The Firing Squad made 1.6, coming in as a new entry. A Quiet Place Day 1, 1.4, and Bad Boys Ride or Die still in the top 10 with 600 G's.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is officially on Hulu. For those who
Yes.
want to have it.
Really?
Watch it, people. Watch
For
it.
free?
Well, if you have Hulu.
If you have Hulu. But
You know,
anyhow,
sometimes you go to Hulu and they're like, "Oh,
No,
you don't
it's-
just need Hulu, you need this add-on too."
No,
and
it's
I'm
on-
like,
it's-
you
it's
stream it, you should
See?
watch it. It's one of the best movies of 2024 that no one asked for, and no one's watching it. I mean, people are watching it, but not enough people.
I went to see it, so I saw it.
And Netflix has Godzilla -1 in black and white now.
Yep.
Yes. And don't
Let's
forget that Amazon has all 10 episodes of Batman Caped Crusader.
I've been
Is
that
watching
the new one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen,
Big L.
it's Batman the animated series. Is basically what it is.
It's not. Like,
Big L.
yeah,
Larry Jackson.
It
there's
is.
there's several
same
stolen
art.
things.
I'm not saying it's
No,
bad.
it's not. This
Visually,
art is
it's
done
the
by
same
Derek
art.
Charm, which I'm thrilled by. Okay,
You're gonna
The
literally
police
sit there and
station-
tell me
the
that art
police
is not
station-
similar to the animated series?
Of
Are you
course
really gonna
it
sit?
is. It's a nod.
That's
but
all I said then. That's all I said.
No, it's
That's all I said.
misleading. It is misleading to leave it at that. It is misleading to leave it at that.
But you, once again,
the
you didn't let me
police
finish
station-
my point. Once again, you didn't let me finish my point. You cut me off
Because
in
you
the
didn't
middle
let
of
me
it.
even finish
You
talking
don't
about how
cut-
excited I am
No,
about the
'cause I
show.
said, no, I said it's similar to the animated series, and you're like, it's not. I didn't even get to finish my point before you butted.
Can't
in.
we all just get along?
I'm going to start packing my
I'm gonna
bag.
give Cliff that energy. He knows that since the beginning. He comes to me. I'm gonna give him that energy. You
I'm gonna
can't
start
back down
packing
on
my
Cliff.
bags.
You gotta look Cliff right in the eyes. You can't back down on him.
Cliff, will you do me the honor for me letting me stay with you while I visit your great city of New York?
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait till October on that one. But I'm like, Steve, all of this looks real good on camera, and everything else is in chaos. I wouldn't even know for you.
All right, let's get in by Batman the Caped
Steve
Crusader.
was like,
Great show. Go watch it
slept
on
in an
Amazon.
Inflatable.
Jeez.
Your homework for this week was The Hangover Part 2, ladies and gentlemen. Came out in 2011. Starring, of course, the usuals: Bradley Cooper, Zach Galifianakis, and Ed Helms. This one, they're in Thailand.
Yeah.
They're in Thailand. And they happen to have the same thing happen again. All right. Green Shirt guys, this is your trilogy, so you started off.
So, I did enjoy this one more than the one from last week. About halfway through going, I remember these being like over the top funny, but now I'm going, maybe I just do some crazy stuff that happens. If you look at these as dark comedies, they are really funny. If you're going in for this over the top,
they are dark comedies.
It's just a dark comedy. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some great lines in this movie that made me laugh. Where they're sitting at the diner at the beginning, he goes, "I refuse to eat cantaloupe at a bachelor party," I almost fell off the couch. I was laughing so hard. I mean, there's stuff like that throughout the movie, sprinkled out throughout.
That, like how you called it a dark comedy, is so on point. But when it came out, it was the norm.
It was not. Yes,
Yeah,
you're right.
it was
not,
the norm.
It was not marketed that way, but it's full. These are fully dark comedies.
Yeah. So this one, they go to have a drink on the beach, a beer.
Jeez.
And they
One
wake
apiece.
one apiece. They wake up in this room. Chow is with them. They're all messed up. Ed Helms' character has a Phil has
the Tyson
tattoo on his face. The kid, the little brother's finger was chopped
you just
off.
find his finger, but he's missing.
Yeah, he's missing, but his finger's there. Then Chow wakes
Alan's
up.
head is shaved.
Yeah, and then Chow's about to tell him where Teddy is, and then he takes a line, and he apparently dies, and then the movie just goes wild after that.
What's funny is Phil in these movies is kind of the biggest piece of shit out of all three of them.
Yeah,
but he's the most tame as to what they did the night before.
Stuff
happens to him, and as they go to find whoever, they're trying to figure out the mystery. But if you watch what he did the night before, he was drunk and was a little out of control, but he didn't do anything. He didn't get a tattoo. He didn't yank out his tooth. He didn't shave his head. He's just drunk and being kind of an asshole. I don't know.
Who didn't get a tattoo? Which one?
No, I'm saying Phil. The Phil character in both of these movies is, on the whole, is pretty tame when they're out doing the bachelor party events. He's drunk, but he's not being crazy.
He got a tattoo on his face.
No, that's
Is that not Phil?
No, Phil is Bradley Cooper.
Stu, that's what it is. Stu.
Phil got shot though.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Stuff happens to him as they're going to figure whatever out. Like when in the first when he's driving the cop car, he gets messed up and he gets punched out and all this stuff. But like the night before that, they don't remember. When you look back at the pictures, he's pretty tame.
So he's tame. He's tame while things are going crazy. But when the aftermath, that's when things happen to him. Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha. I see that now.
Yeah.
I mean, Chow's pretty funny in this, but
yeah.
Holla, City of Squalor. I mean, there's a bunch of little one-liners that made me laugh throughout the thing.
I don't know if because I haven't seen the third one, so I don't know if they address Phil in the third one. But he seems to be miserable. Like you know what I mean? Like he doesn't act like he's happy to be married. He's got kids. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's got kids.
I've met that dude before.
He seems to be miserable. Like what's going on?
Pretty accurate. Like he is portrayed pretty accurately.
But he doesn't like. They don't talk about it. So I don't know if that's addressed in the third film or not. But
I think his ethos, if you watch the first two, is he's fully in for the bachelor party and craziness because you're right. He hates his life. So this is his escape.
But why? He didn't say why he hated his life, though.
Maybe
that was the missing
who
part
knows?
to me. You know what I mean?
He wanted something crazier, but he settled for what he has.
And Stu, he just left the other girl from the other movie. I guess maybe she didn't want to come back to this movie. Is that?
Well, no. Remember, he breaks up with her at the end of the first one.
He broke up.
No, he's gonna come take her out to dinner at the end of the last one. He's like,
which one?
Dinner. And she's
Heather Graham.
Heather Graham,
yeah.
No, that was
So I'm thinking maybe she didn't want to come back.
Yeah, but then you have no way to get him to Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Thailand was an afterthought. She said she didn't want to come back. They're like, okay, we got to do something different.
I mean,
and then
maybe.
they created Thailand.
You can't for the second movie, and I'm not trying to ruin anything for the third one. You can't for the second movie send them back to Vegas.
Right.
You have to send them somewhere else. Spoiler alert: they go back to Vegas in the third one. There's a lot of other craziness, but
they go back.
You'll see. It makes sense. The story makes sense, but
okay.
You can't do that. You can't go to the same place 3 movies in a row.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, really?
So
Vegas again.
Stu's father-in-law hates him. That's one part of
How
this thing.
awkward
Yep.
is that?
And
scene?
I was like, yo, he's talking too reckless. I was like, if I'm about to marry you and your dad's talking reckless to me like that, expect me to stand up and be like, yo, what's good? What's the problem?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because men talk to men a certain way. Like, you got to respect
Oh,
each other.
There's some scenes I can't say on YouTube. I would have said like I just can't say. I'm just a family show, but
Right.
you know. I
You
can say
know,
some
that
wild
lion
stuff.
algorithm, see, Bizzle, that
Yeah,
lion
yeah.
algorithm will pick you up.
That's why I'm not trying to say nothing. But I would have said some things. Just put it out there.
So yeah, he's got a new girl. They're gonna get married. What do you guys think of the overall story?
I think it made sense.
Yeah.
The only thing that was slightly maybe a little over the top. Is
Wait, sugar.
Go ahead.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
Oh, is the fact that they somehow get involved with Interpol?
Yeah.
Like I'm fine with it, but it just seemed a little like
it's very
on for no reason.
overall, it is very over the top. They
Yeah.
fight the police at one point.
Yes.
It got great. Yeah, it is very over the top. Like it
Okay,
is.
let's be clear. In the first movie, they were driving around a cop car recklessly. You know.
True.
And why wouldn't the police station arrest them as soon as they walked into the police station?
For real, exactly.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
Yeah.
Because
Like,
everybody, when they went to the little village, the village people recognized them as soon as they walked on. So why wouldn't the cops? You know?
See, this is what I was living for. I was living for Green Sugar. I'm now dubbing it the plot problems.
Oh, well,
Green
so
Sugar.
I'll try to give you what I mean. So, I mean, the other thing is you can get away with a lot more in Thailand because they keep telling you that if Bangkok now has him, which leads you to believe that basically anything can go here. You know what I mean? Anytime you see something, well, that's a little over the top. Well, but they're in Bangkok. Let's let it go.
Yeah.
I don't
Me
know.
and Kamari talked about this. She said I was very perturbed that the only slur they used in the whole whole movie was the N word, and there were no black characters. I agreed with her.
I could see that.
I agree with her.
I could see that. I could see that. Yeah.
However, he does get called on the carpet right away for saying it.
Yes, he
True.
yes,
He's
he
like,
does.
yeah.
Yeah.
True.
How about the scene where
is it-
the monk keeps hitting him with the stick because they're talking?
Yeah. It's like no talk.
Yeah.
No talk.
And Stu's like, stop, and whack. I'm the one doing it. Whack.
Listen, if it was three of us, I would have looked at the two of y'all and been like, on three. One,
Yeah,
two.
yeah. And then what about the line where they're putting Chow in the place where they put him? So I don't spoil it for whoever.
Yeah.
And they're like, the one where I can't remember. I think it was Alan goes, no, put him in feet first. I've done this before. I'm like, you've done this before? Like, what?
That was disturbing too. Like the thought that they came to was, let's put him in the ice machine.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
a little disturbing as well. Like
Yeah.
there was no argument about it. There was no, we're just gonna put him in the ice machine.
I don't mean
Well,
to
they
jump
gotta hide
all the
him
way.
like that.
I don't mean to jump all the way near the end, but we got our cameo of Mike Tyson again.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
great.
he was horrible on that mic though. I was like, oh,
True.
stop. Somebody make it stop.
True. But I like that. Like when they was reviewing, they found I think it was the camera with all the pictures on it,
Yes.
and he was going through it, and he said, I'm Mike Tyson.
I've seen everything.
I've seen everything.
And even he's like, whoa.
Oh wait, okay. I'm trying to find a nice way to say this. The young lady that wasn't a young lady.
Yep.
That scene.
Mhm.
Yeah. That had
Kind
me
of saw
laughing.
it coming this time. I don't remember if I saw it coming the first time.
True.
Yeah.
That had me laughing.
Well, especially when like nobody else got it, and I'm going, oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we have to be sensitive, and I
Yes.
agree with it. It was a young. It was a young lady.
I was gonna say this movie
Yeah.
cannot be made today.
How about
I was
the fact
trying.
that
Cliff. I was
Yeah,
trying.
no,
I
yeah,
was
I
trying
know.
to
I
say
know.
it without being rude about it.
I think the problem with that is that we're not used to talking like that. So when you start to learn how to talk like that, it's the right way to talk. But
Yeah.
give us time to figure out
That's
how to speak
also-
it. You know what I mean?
a different
Yeah.
thing in that country than it is here, because that's a cultural
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
100%. It's
Yes.
looked at as completely. It's looked
they
at completely
actually-
different.
They actually interviewed several of them. I actually saw a live interview, and they say that they are like they call themselves lady boys,
Right.
and they
In that culture,
they
yeah.
know who they are, and that's how they project themselves as.
Right.
I thought, but I was like, oh, poor. I was like, that was a very funny scene, though. That was
Yeah, it
very
was.
Like,
funny.
you know
He
what?
sang
Of
about it
course
with the
it would be
guitar on the
Stu.
boat. That was
Of course it would
even
be
funnier. And Alan was there like, I remember that.
Right. We're not going to talk about it again. But then,
Yeah.
he's talking to
Honestly,
father-in-law.
honestly, they should have rolled the dice and they should have let it be Phil. Because
Yeah.
that would have been shook. The audience would be like, what? Our Precious Bradley? What?
Yeah,
There's something to be
Yeah.
said for that. However, the joke that you get later is that Stu has a problem with strippers. So
Yeah.
it's a continuation of what
Yes, it
happened
doesn't
with-
matter. It's always a problem with strippers. All three movies, it's a problem with strippers.
How about the fact that Justin Bartha got paid a crap load of money not to be in this movie? Is it what, 2 scenes?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
understand. I don't get that. You would think after the first one they might want to include him more, but in
Yeah.
both of them they do not much with him. He's
I
in
think
2 and
Yeah.
3.
Obviously,
very
the
little.
plot device in the first one is that they have to find him. But you lose a little credibility if you lose the same guy twice.
Yeah.
Then it's like, really? You did it again?
No, but
Does he not go on? Is he not part of the adventure in the third
remember
one?
they call him and they're like, oh, they're looking for the brother. And he's like, oh,
No, I mean like in the third one. Don't spoil
No,
it too
he's
much.
not.
but
I haven't seen.
he's
don't
not part of
remember,
the
to be honest
adventure in the
with
third
No.
one.
you. I think
He's
he's
very
there in the
little.
third one, but I
Very
don't.
That's
little.
poor. That's poor. You'd have to
But
put
in the
him
meantime, Ryan Murphy gave him a starring role in a TV series that went nowhere after 24 episodes. But
Mhm.
so that made in my book that made up for it.
Exactly.
All
Because
right.
I was like, good for you, Justin Bartha. You deserve some happiness.
Did anybody read what was on Cho's sweatshirt or Chow's sweatshirt?
Mm-mm. What is
Hard
that?
Rock Cafe, Bangkok.
Yeah.
Because there's a Hard Rock Cafe in Bangkok.
Yeah.
I'm like, what memorabilia do they have in Bangkok?
I actually had a trip. I was supposed to go on a trip to a Hard Rock Cafe in Mexico. I had my
Okay.
choice of 5 of them, but I won the trip in December of 2019, and you know what happened in 2020.
Of course.
So I was not able to go. So to this day, I still have not set foot on the beach before, and that was gonna be my first time.
Really?
Yeah, I've never.
You've
set
never
foot
been on the beach?
No, sir.
Oh, it's gonna be a great experience
Yeah.
for you. I
Yeah.
want to pray that you have a beautiful day that day, and the sun
Yeah,
shining
man.
on you. You'd be like, oh, that's like the moment. You know what I mean? You can't have it all
Yeah.
the time, but standing on the beach with the sun hitting on you, you don't have to work. You don't have to know. You just enjoy it. That to me is probably one of the most peaceful times I ever have in my life when that happens.
And I don't want to see an ocean. I mean, I could easily go to a lake and go on the beach on the lake, but I want to be at an ocean.
What about a nice house on the lake?
I see what you did there. I shall visit you first when I go to New
You know
York.
what? There is a Hard Rock Cafe in
Yeah, I
Bangkok.
just saw that.
Like,
I wonder if they have shirts you could buy.
So this
and they have a bookstore. I want y'all to see. Not only here, there's a bookstore.
You should all buy shirts and wear them.
the
they
monkey in
do
this
that.
movie is crazy.
I wonder if,
Yeah.
like, because
Yeah.
the monkey has the Rolling Stones shirt, so that might be at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, look, Phil. His helmet
The
has
monkey
a
was
banana
the
on it.
beast.
yeah.
Hey, look, Phil. His helmet has a little banana on it. Nobody's getting
so
shot for a monkey.
basi-
Just give it to him.
Him trying to hold on to the monkey while they're escaping. He's like, he's
Yeah,
so
true.
strong.
Well, and then the pig guts all over his face.
Oh,
Listen, all I can
I don't
tell
know
you-
how the monkey got shot. Kamaria said it. She was like, "How did the monkey get shot?" I was like, "I don't know, but it's pretty hilarious."
And then he gives him a cigarette to smoke while he's waiting.
Yeah. All right. So the movie ends with they find Teddy, and they find him in the elevator, and he's got his finger chopped off, and he'd had a blast because he had never done anything before like that. Even though he's mad young, you're not supposed to have done mad stuff like that by the time you're 16. But granted,
yeah.
they get the part where the speedboat, they get the Chow speedboat, and they
What's
drive. Yeah,
It's there
and they
from the night
drive to the
before.
island. And why he was like, they're telling him to slow down, but he's like, no, I'm gonna keep going. Why would you could have killed mad people? You could have killed
Coulda.
mad people doing that.
But it's Alan. He doesn't think about it. Things like that.
Well, I would have punched Alan in the back of his head. I would have been like, what are you doing? But that happened. They come back. For the father hates him, but okay, he gave him this speech, and now all of a sudden the father's okay
Right.
with them getting married.
Maybe it's because he finally stood up for himself. And they finally
Maybe.
looked at him as weak.
Maybe.
Cool.
Then they have the wedding and all that. Mike Tyson shows up, and they have another camera. Teddy has another camera, and
Yeah.
he has pictures of the night, and they make the same pact again, and
Ping
that's the
pong
end
balls.
of the movie. Yeah.
It's
So-
the ping pong balls.
yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
yes, there's only thing you can
Just
say
ping pong
is
balls.
yes.
So let's get our numbers. Cliff, you're up first.
5.
Ooh.
Cliff gives it a 5. Ouch. Halfway to
I,
death.
and the 5 is generous. I mean, basically, I never need to see this movie again. So 5.
Look, that's Bradley Cooper looking at you like, what? Huh? A 5?
Bradley Cooper can do better.
Phil.
It's a 5. Wow. I was gonna say it's what, I gave this Hangover a 7. I'm gonna give this one also a 7 because there were a few moments I did laugh. Yeah. I think you summed it up. Like we're 15 years older now, and that kind of summed it up really with these movies. So, it kind of made me start thinking like, what did I like 15 years ago? And even then, I was probably like slightly older than what they were shooting for this movie. I think they were shooting even younger than what I was when this came out. So, but yeah, I was like, what was I into that probably didn't age as well as I remember now. It was just like a thought. So yeah, I'd say it's another 7 because it did have its moments, and I did laugh out loud at a few parts. So 7.
All right. C. Bizzle, what's your number?
So when did this movie came out?
2011.
Yeah, it is. My thought pattern in 2011 is way different than now. Some of the stuff I probably said when I was playing Call of Duty can't be played now. I just want to put that out there. I thought this was funnier than the first one, so I'm gonna give it a solid 7.5. It had a lot of funny moments in it that my younger self would have enjoyed. Now that I'm older and a father, I'm like, am I supposed to be laughing at this? And I did anyways. So yeah, I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay. I'll give my number real quick. I'll give it a 6.5. Gave me a couple chucks here and there. Gave me a couple laughs. I didn't think it was horrible. Didn't think it was great either. So that's why I say around 6.5 for me. And Green Shirt Guy, you're the last one. What's your number?
So one last thing that I found funny that made me laugh hysterically was when they're in the elevator and the music starts playing and Chow starts singing "Time in a Bottle."
Yeah,
I was another moment that made me laugh out loud.
That part made me laugh too.
Yeah. So again, I haven't seen these movies probably since they came out. I like this one more than the last one. I'm almost going, wow, I wish I could pick something else from my trilogy that we all loved. I like this better than the last one. It's not the greatest, but yeah, I would say 7.5 because I liked the last week's a 7. It had moments that made me laugh. 7.5.
Yeah.
All right. So that gives it an average of maybe about a 6 or 6.5 right there for this movie. So part of a trilogy. It's good you complete the trilogy and it's a decent movie. All right. Very, very nice,
Bruce
my
is coming in
friends.
with 7.5. Las Cruces is a big fan of this trilogy, I believe.
Yes.
All right.
Huh. So that means he will be here next week when we do part
I never
3.
saw. I never saw Hangover. Like like I said, I watched the first one and it was just overly rated to me. So I was like, all right, this isn't as funny as everybody made it out to be. I never went back for like the other two. So like these two are new, and I don't.
I
have,
haven't
like,
seen 3. Oh, Kamari gave it a 4. She not playing.
That's
At
right.
all.
Kamari on the same page.
Well, let's have better hopes for next week. Next Sunday at 5 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific, we will be doing part 3, the finale of The Hangover. I have not seen this yet, so I'm excited.
I haven't either.
I haven't seen it in easily 10 years.
I have never seen it.
I
Make
remember
sure-
the beginning, and I remember kind of the basic plot. But yeah, it's been a while. This
Oh,
one, if I remember correctly, and the parts that I remember is leans more into the dark comedy. Like I was saying, it's more. You'll see when you see what the device of the plot is in this next one. You'll understand what I mean.
Yeah, just wrap it up. That's what I want. Tie it up with a nice little bow, and then I'll be happy. You know what I mean? Tie it up the trilogy with a bow, and I'll be happy. All right, and then tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week, episode number 101. We're giving away 3 chances to win that duck. Make sure you tune in. We're starting our new August giveaway. Prize value between over $250 to $300 every month. So make sure you tune in for your chance. And we're going to go over all the new keys and hot comics. And then on Wednesday, 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific, it's New Comic Book Day Live, episode number 110. We have skits, we have picks, we have so much more, all in a live setting. So please make sure you hit that notification button for that as well. Let's go into the comments to say bye to everybody that came along. And then I'll let y'all's goes. Man, there's a lot. All right. Las Cruz says 1970. Hold on. Put a little.
Hooray!
Hooray.
Thank you for joining us, Las Cruces. Brian LCS came through tonight. Thank you for joining us, Brian. We love you. Old Wolf 65 came through tonight. Thank you for joining us. Hip Hopson, me. Team Nerd Herd podcast came through today. Thank you for joining us. MG Comics came through today. Thank you for joining us. Hoffrey Castro came through tonight. Thank you for joining us. Canadian Survivalist came through tonight. Thank you for joining us. I'm actually gonna put this up so you guys have a chance. I want to give everybody a chance to get a duck. So while I'm reading the rest of the comments, the answer was the ice machine, ladies and gentlemen. They put Cho's body in the ice machine. Put that hashtag in the comics, and you can get yourself a duck.
It kind of makes sense, though.
Sometimes a hot stop and then start again.
Yeah,
Kenneth
it kind of
Bird
makes
is,
sense too.
Kenneth Bird is in the house. Thank you for joining us tonight. To Colton Oakley came through. He's last month's winner. Hang in there, Colton. We got that prize coming. Kamario's in the house. Thank you for joining us. Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, came through tonight. Thank you for joining us. Sequential Geek came through tonight. Thank you for joining us. Comic Cap Collectibles came through tonight. Thank you for joining us. John Comic Avalon came through tonight. Thank you for joining us. Who else here? Joe47771 came through the Cliff #Cliff Army. Thank you for joining us. That's scary.
Let me summon my Cliff Bodies. Give me a
Can you dig it? That'd be
Yeah.
fun, right?
Oh my god, could you imagine if that's what they screamed as they murdered you? That would be so great.
Oh my God. The algorithm did not hear that M word. Larry Jackson, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining us. Who else? Is there anyone else? Was that anyone else? Trev, the shipping guru. Thank you for joining us. Remember, Trev's show is not happening tonight. So maybe stay tuned with Black Crown Comics a little bit more after their show finishes. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this spin. You have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be John? Is it gonna be Hoffrey? Is it gonna be Cruces? Is it gonna be Brian? Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be the Adventurous Joe? Is it gonna be Mr. Castro? Who's it gonna be? It's Brian Outfitting. Brian LCS. Thank you for being here tonight, Brian. Brian is the runner of the CBCA Awards. Make sure you go check that out. I'm gonna write him down so I can put that in the file. And Brian, you have a duck in this month's contest, ladies and gentlemen. All right, congratulations.
Brian
All right,
always gets the stickers though.
I think we should put a couple. We're gonna put a couple stickers in the giveaway. There you go, my sticker people. We're gonna put a couple stickers in the giveaway. So that's our show. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night, 5 p.m., 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific for New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week. And make sure you join us next week. Your homework is Hangover 3 for episode 99, the penultimate episode. And then we have another trilogy after that. I know what it is. Cliff knows what it is, but nobody else knows what it is. And it's going to be a banger for the 100th episode.
Zardoz 1, 2, and 3.
You picked that trilogy, Cliff? You picked the next one?
Hey, he had to tell me because I have to make the thumbnails. And I'm not gonna schedule the show until it's ready, but I have to make the thumbnails together.
I'm excited now. So it's a banger. So.
Yeah, it's a banger. All right. That's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you are liked and subscribed. We appreciate you all out there. We love you. One thing I want to say, keep chugging along if you're in this YouTube space. Don't let a single YouTuber make you feel like you can't do what you want to do in this space. Do it because you want to do it. Do it because you love it. And not just in YouTube or anything, but in anything in life. If you want to do it, just do it. Don't worry about what people think about what you do. Build your little wall around you and build what you want to build. And be true to yourself and be true to what you're speaking about. And you will be successful, and I promise you. Ignore all the haters. Don't give back the same energy, negative energy that people give out. But throw back some positive energy, and maybe they'll absorb some of that. All right. Shout out to the whole sticker people community. I love you. For C Bizzle, for Green Shirt Guy, for Cliff on Comics, for Phil, and the rest of the Council of Comics. Wait, I gotta get to this part. We love you. Thank you for watching, sincerely from the bottom of our hearts, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes?